Hello, it's Entertainment World Soldier here, and I am back to talk about Doctor Who Episode 4. And I'm going to start off by saying this. I am going to probably talk about spoilers first, so if you don't want to hear about spoilers, go away now. But let's get on with the review. And I'm going to say, this is the first Doctor Who episode in a long time that I felt like I'm watching a Doctor Who episode with Jodie Whittaker. This is the first episode where I've actually felt like Jodie Whittaker is the Doctor. You know, and that's... I think it's great. Okay, we've had three terrible episodes, but this one felt a lot more Doctor Who. Is it perfect? No. There are problems. You know, there are acting problems, and the story's a little bit crazy, but I think it's a strong episode. Again, Jodie gave a great... She did so well in this. She gave a great performance, and again, she felt like she was playing a doctor for once. And I can't say how. That's great. I like that. Again, I'm not just going to shit on Jodie Whittaker just because, you know, she's had a lot of bad episodes. And she has. And I'm not going to pretend, okay? But this is the first Doctor Who episode where I actually felt I was watching Doctor Who again. And that makes me feel happy. You know, I've not felt like this about Doctor Who in a long time. I'm actually excited to watch the next episode. This is actually crazy to me. Again, there is stupid acting in this. The jokes, again, could be taken out. But everybody gave a strong performance. This episode was all focused on Nikola Tesla and his inventions. And when you find out about Nikola Tesla, man, that guy had a hard life. And I couldn't believe it. I mean, this guy pretty much created the 20th century. And he never got thanked for it. And I think that's, you know, and again, that's what Doctor Who used to be able to do to you. It used to show you a piece of history and tell you about it, and you'd love to know about it, and finding out more information. That's good. That's great. That's what I'm looking for from Doctor Who. But can this keep going? Are we going to see better episodes? I hope so, because this episode showed me that there's a tiny bit of hope that Jodie can pull it together. That the writers can somehow write decent episodes. This episode was not... It did have pacing problems. It needed to hurry up on certain bits. But I can look over that because the main story was fun and it was interesting to find out about Tesla and to find out his relationship with Edison. I mean, Edison is pretty much an arsehole in this episode. I mean, God. I mean, I wanted to punch him out a couple of times. But that's interesting. You know, again, what Doctor Who's supposed to be is to show you history. And that's what I love to watch about Doctor Who. And I think the main reason that this episode was so good was because it felt like a David Tennant episode. It really did. You know? But the problem was, David Tennant wasn't in the episode. Again, Jodie felt more like a doctor, but I always kind of felt, you know, if you put David Tennant in her role right now, it'd make the episode 10 times better. It's fact. I'm sorry. It's my opinion, but it would have been 10 times better if, you know, David Tennant was the episode. I'm going to give all the extra cast, you know, fair dues. They did a good job as well. I'm not really going to talk about them much because they didn't really do much in this episode. You know, Yaz, you know, helped Tessa out sometimes. But I'm now going to get onto the bad guys. And this is the problem. Is where I see the biggest issue. They are a rip-off of the Spider Queen from David Tennant's era of the Christmas special. Oh, with season 3. The Christmas episode of season 3. It's a literal copy. Okay, the only difference is they're scorpions, not spiders. And that pissed me off. Okay, again, I don't want to see these lot make up crazy aliens. But, you know, copying... It was a literal copy of the Spider Queen. It's just a Scorpion Queen now, and... I don't know. It just didn't feel right. It needed something else. It needed a different bad guy. I just didn't like the Scorpions. They're pretty stupid. there's like a chase scene where they're chasing Edison and Yaz, and apparently they can't keep up with them. They keep bumping into each other. Okay, again, they're just not good bad guys. But they were okay for this story. I did enjoy what they were doing with them, which was saying they're scavengers who steal technology. And for me, it really felt like, and this might be insane, that the writers were trying to say what SJWs are, which is scavengers who leech onto a series, a franchise, steal it, take over it, and then destroy it. And that's how I feel that these Scorpions represent. It could be me. It could just be me who sees that. But those Scorpions really do remind me of SJWs, you know, who just come into a franchise, take it, destroy it, and then when it is destroyed, they don't blame themselves. They just go to another franchise and steal it. And again, that's what I think these Scorpions represented. Again, this is Doctor Who. These writers aren't exactly, you know, against SJW stuff. But it just felt like that. The Queen, the actor who was playing the Queen, you know, I got nothing against her. She did the best she could. But I just felt like, why didn't you just get the actor who did the, you know, Spider Queen? Because she was 10 times better. And again, I can't not look at these bad guys without seeing the spiders in that David Tennant Christmas episode. I just can't. They're literally the same fucking character. It's just one's got legs, the other one's got spiders. I mean, spider legs. It's, you know, they were literally the same thing. But again, that's pretty much the only bad thing I can say. There was... Oh no. Sorry. Camera fell down. It was going so well. Alright, let me just sort this out. Sorry. Hold on. My God, I've just screwed it. Oh no, it was going so well. I don't know why it's gone in so... There it is. Okay, panic over. My stand just collapsed. Oh God, that's bad luck. Anyway, where was I? Oh God. Oh, please comment on that and say that's just stupid. But anyway, I'm actually happy. I can't believe it. I've watched a Doctor Who episode and I feel happy. I'm not miserable and I'm not pissed off. I'm happy with that. Again, this is what Doctor Who's supposed to be for. You know, to enjoy it. To, you know, want to watch more. And that's what you can do with Doctor Who. Are there problems with this episode? Of course there is. There's problems with every Doctor Who episode. Even David Tennant's era, which was the best era in my opinion. But there were problems. If the writers can just get it right and not piss you off and not throw SJW crap at you, I would love it. Now again, there was SJW stuff in this about an immigrant who comes over to sort of have a great life. And that to me was actually a good story. You know, of an immigrant coming over and bettering himself and trying to better the country that adopted him. That's a great story to tell. And I love that. And I want that to keep happening in Doctor Who. Do political stuff. Because Doctor Who did do that. But don't do stupid shit. And stop with the woman narrative. Okay? There are two sexes, you know. But I'm not just gonna screw around, okay? I'm gonna give this episode. I've not done points, have I? In my earlier episodes, but again, I'm actually happy. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna give this episode a 7. Okay, a 7. I could watch it again. I actually might watch it again because again, I've not been this hyped for Doctor Who in a long time, and I've just seen the trailer. For the next episode, I'm getting the Jadoon back, and that is and I'm happy to see that. But I'm just a message to the BBC, Jodie Whittaker, the writers of Doctor Who: keep this up. Don't make shit episodes. And I will fucking say it, and I will love it, and I will buy this crap. The 3 episodes beforehand were utter garbage. They were shit. This episode, I actually liked, and I can see a future for Jodie if she can keep to that base. But only time will tell, unfortunately. I do think we probably are going to get the ending which I thought, because I actually heard a kind of leak that apparently Jodie was seen surrounded by Gallifreyans, Time Lords on the last episode. I don't know if that's true. Okay, that could be bullshit. Take that with a grain of salt. That could be bullshit. But it did leak out, I think. But if it didn't, anyway, I'm gonna end it here because this is actually the shortest clip I've done. Because I'm not just gonna complain about episodes. Okay, if I enjoy an episode, if I like an episode, you can hear it in my voice. You can see how passionate I am, and I liked it. This episode was a great episode. There are problems. The bad guys need to sort out. But if Doctor Who could just, keep into this region of, telling great history stories and not going so SJW with it, Jodie's got a future and Doctor Who's got a future. But, I'm a realist and I pretty much can guess that we are not going to see fantastic episodes going forward. But, prove me wrong, BBC, prove me wrong, Doctor Who. There is one final thing I will actually complain about, and some people are going to say this is the most ridiculous complaint. I hate Jodie Whittaker's outfit. I hate it. It's shit. It's absolutely shit. This is the dumbest thing to complain about, but I hate it. Seriously, change the fucking wardrobe, BBC, because it is shit. She looks like a damn child in that outfit. I'm just saying. Again, she's acting like Doctor Who, but she doesn't look like Doctor Who. I'm not saying that she needs to be a man. Just better clothing. So, that's my ridiculous, gripe with the episode. But, again, 7 out of 10 on this episode. I do suggest you watch it. You probably won't be disappointed. Learning about the history of Tesla was interesting. And again, I think you'll enjoy it. Again, if you don't like the video, give it a dislike. I don't mind. But if you do like the episode, please give it me. If you do like my video, please give it a like. And again, comment. Because I do like to read the comments. Because I had a few now. And I'm hoping to get more. And again, I'm actually excited. I do want to actually talk to people about this episode. If you didn't like it, please tell me why. Because I want to hear it. Again. Because I might have missed stuff. Because again, I like the episode and I might have missed things. So if you didn't like the episode, please tell me why. I'm hoping that we are going to keep getting good episode Doctor Who. Because we're getting a Judoon back and I'm hoping they don't fuck it up. But more than likely they probably are. But I'm going to end the video there. This is Entertainment World Soldier. Bye.